It took 23 movies, not a single snap of blue fingers, but Marvel Studios has undeniably reshaped our pop culture universe. As the release of Avengers Endgame approached, we picked top 10 MCU moments that broke the internet. Number 10. Enter Nick Fury. Iron Man, 2008. It used to be safe to leave the movie theater once credits rolled. Then came this addendum to Iron Man, which in 32 seconds altered the course of the 21st century pop culture, introducing Samuel L. Jackson as Secret Agent Nick Fury, along with the idea of the Avenger Initiative, and most important, the previously undreamt of prospect of a massively crossovery and lucrative cinematic universe. At the time though, director Jon Favreau didn't take the scene at all seriously. Number 9. Hulk smashes Loki. The Avengers, 2012. The Hulk is just a big id. Avenger director Joss Whedon told Rolling Stone, and nowhere was the green guy's rage more satisfyingly unleashed than in his assault on the villainous deity Loki, Tom Hiddleston. Hulk silences a supercilious monologue by slamming Loki with a cartoonish speed into a concrete floor 5 times in a row, before grunting, "Puny God." It was a welcome touch of Looney Tunes absurdity that hinted at the outright comedy in later films, Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor, Ragnarok, and the most shattering series of blows Hiddleston would endure until his breakup with a certain pop goddess 4 years later. Number 8. Captain America's elevator escape. Captain America: The Winter Soldier, 2014. Nobody puts Captain America in a corner. In the space of 5 thrilling minutes, Chris Evans' Cap beats up 10 would-be assailants in an elevator cage match, despite getting manacled to a wall at one point, smashes through a window to escape S.H.I.E.L.D.'s headquarters, falls 30 floors or so, commandeers a motorcycle, and single-handedly takes down a fighter plane with the shield and his bare hands. Number 7. Guardians Assemble. Guardians of the Galaxy, 2014. I look around at us and I see losers. Chris Pratt Star-Lord says, trying to get a ragtag nihilistic group of interstellar ruffians to commit a risky act of heroism. They have a chance, he tells them, to give a hit. It's a pure character moment, simultaneously moving and amusing, with no standout visual effects, except for the fact that 2 of the characters, feisty rodent-ish Rocket, Bradley Cooper, and ambulatory tree, Groot, Vin Diesel, are entirely digital creations. Number 6. Airport Battle. Captain America: Civil War, 2016. A splash page, in comic book parlance, is dominated by a single image rather than a grid of panels, usually an action scene worthy of the scale. The Russos considered this battle, which pits no fewer than 12 superheroes against each other, their splash page, which makes even more sense when Ant-Man inverts his powers, growing so large that he barely fits on the screen. The movie has so many characters that the Russos joked that their only possible model was 1963's All-Star Capper. It's a mad world, though Infinity War and its sequel would be even more packed. Number 5. Doctor Strange gets psychedelic. Doctor Strange, 2016. Thanks to the brain-bending rush of Steve Ditko's interdimensional art, trippy stuff for a straight-laced Ayn Rand acolyte, Doctor Strange was always the counterculture's favorite superhero. A famous 1965 San Francisco concert with the Jefferson Airplane was dubbed a tribute to Doctor Strange. Appropriately enough, the sequence where the Ancient One, Tilda Swinton, shows a skeptical Dr. Stephen Strange, Benedict Cumberbatch, on the nature of the universe, shoving his soul out of his body and into a freaky cosmic journey, was known internally as the Magical Mystery Tour. Number 4. Spidey climbs the Washington Monument. Spider-Man: Homecoming, 2017. There was definitely nothing new about a Spider-Man movie by 2017, but the sprightly Homecoming managed to feel fresh. In this vertiginous rescue scene, even his wall-crawling seemed wondrous again. Taking Spidey on a field trip was key. We wanted him on a landmark we hadn't seen before, says Phage. The other fun thing was a sense of vertigo. Producer Amy Pascal was obsessed with getting that across, so we don't take it for granted that Spider-Man is extremely high up. Wouldn't it be fun to put him on an icon not surrounded by other buildings, where he can't just swing away? He's stuck. If he falls, there's nothing much to swing onto. Number 3. Thor vs. Hulk, Thor Ragnarok 2017. After 2 rather dull Thor movies, Marvel set the brilliantly quirky Taika Waititi loose on the character and let him bring in the Hulk as a co-star. The New Zealand director created a tribute to the cosmic visions of Jack Kirby, spiced with absurdity, plus some Zeppelin on the soundtrack. This fight, kicked off with Thor's Chris Hemsworth, "He's a friend from work" line, was a high point. Number 2. Is This Your King? Black Panther 2018. Ryan Coogler's Black Panther achieved 2 milestones. It was a worldwide smash with a nearly all-black cast, and it scored an Oscar nomination for Best Picture. Much of the movie's awards-ready sophistication stemmed from its villain, Killmonger, Michael B. Jordan, one of the most complex characters the universe had ever produced. He has a legitimate claim to Wakanda's throne, and there's ample reason to sympathize with his dreams of vengeance on behalf of his oppressed people. Coogler had the villain in mind from the beginning. Number 1. Captain Marvel Gets Up, Captain Marvel 2019. It started with a line from comic book writer Kelly Sue DeConnick, "Have you ever seen a little girl run so fast she falls down? In that one moment, every little girl flies." From there, writers, directors Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck built an affecting sequence where a concerned Carol Danvers, Brie Larson, recalls all the times she fell down in her life on Earth, and then remembers that every single time she got up again. Alas, despite the movie's 9-tie setting, Chumbawamba's tub thumping does not begin to play. With that realization and the embrace of emotions she'd been told to suppress, she gains her full powers for the first time, beginning to glow from head to toe. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I am sure that you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.